Okay, welcome race fans to our video of our Darwin trip. We've been super busy and haven't been able to update on how things are going, so we just thought on our first morning or day off we'd do something from the lovely city of Darwin. So our trip up here was awesome. If you ever get a chance to do it, just smash out South Australia, but as soon as you get to the top end, to Northern Territory, take your time. I wish we did, but we were on a schedule and I was making good time, and if anybody knows me, I like to get to somewhere and get there fast. But hopefully next year we would love to take probably a good week to come up here. But anyway, everything went well. Car was awesome. Lost 2 pop rivets on the trailer, a trailer that we built ourselves. So massively happy with that. So anyway, we got in here and everything was really good. We've got a great host at our Airbnb here in Darwin. It's a little bit noisy, but I like it. I'll show you the view at the end of this too. It's awesome. But anyway, we got great hosts. Got into the everybody up here's been awesome. Darwin, Northline. I just don't want to go home. I don't want to race home. I don't want to go home. I just want to stay up here. But anyway, first night was awesome. Had Phil and Benny up here along with Suzi, and the car was just perfect. Like, I can't thank Phil enough and Benny. We just rolled out and we were third quick in our group. So started off out of 3 in our heat, and I was able to be behind the 2 car, Chris Temby, which obviously is a fast car and a fast driver. So I was happy to be directly behind him, and off we went, and it was great. We cleared out, so we got second in the heat, which directly put us into the A. Where was I out of the A? 5.
5.
So that put us out of 5 in the A. So, I mean, I had no expectations, but shit, I suppose
You did well.
that's a pretty good result for the team. So, without being cocky as well, but it was weird sitting there watching, a B main and a C main and not being in it, but also not being wrecked as well. So that was cool. And then in the feature, it was awesome. Like, the car was, we had something for the podium. Temby was out, that 2 car was gone. But, and I knew we had a lot of fast guys behind us too. And so it was a bit of a surreal moment as well, the 4 wide and all that crap. But anyway, we were going really well. Unlucky for Will with what happened to him. We nearly got together, and I was a bit worried there that I might have caused it a little bit. But anyway, it was great being up the front with him there as well. And I just knew the last sort of back half of that race was just going to be fun. Like, the car was coming on, I felt good. And then a battery terminal came loose on the car. Pretty gutted, really, to say the least. But, if that's the worst of it, at least we were able to work it out, and unfortunately I could drive back to the pits. But yeah, so DNF. So we got all that done, all that fixed and cleaned up, and then night 2 went out. Wasn't so good in our time trial. I don't even know where we were, which put us in 10th, I think, in our heat.
Yep.
Or thereabouts, or 7th or something like that. Anyway, shit. And then we could only manage to qualify 10th in the B. Go out, a slick track car wasn't, that's what we got to work on, and I've got to work on. Like, I've got to just back off. We got to kill the car because I can't obviously control my foot that well. But anyway, they worked the track, and the track was a bit for us, our car, and we're going really well. And then we got taken out. Like, I only just saw a quick flash of the colour of his car. Like, that's how fast in he came and took us out. And unfortunately, I then spun up the track, and then I just looked to my left and I could see 2 cars barreling down to me, and one hit me and took a lot of damage out the front, moved the engine, just sort of the damage you don't see. But anyway, we've got all that repaired, and we're ready for night 3, which is this Friday night. So that's sort of a bit of a wrap up on how things have been going. Just want to shout out to, and been thinking of him a lot, Mitch. Nasty stuff on Friday night, and it really sort of, if I had a battery lead terminal come off, like, who gives a shit, So thinking of him and his family. Yeah, and just hoping that everything's going to be well. It's going to be a long road for him, obviously, but we're all there for him and thinking about him. So yeah, that's it. Look, we're looking for sponsors too on the car. This trip's costing us a fortune, so not sure how. Who cares, But look, if you're keen to help us out at any stage or whatever, plenty of room on the car. So just sort of drop us a line. But I'd like to thank the sponsors that we do have. Speed Parlour Adam, legend, hooked us up with Warren Eakins to get some of our parts fixed the other day. So that was pretty cool. Got to meet Jeff Murphy as well, so it was
a star moment.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fanboy moment, just listening to the stories and that. It was pretty cool. We got Adam and Virodog, of course, Obs Customs and Classics, Benjo Tow, Wiggle Plumbing, High Marsh Pest Control, Drifting and Gilligan on YouTube. Good on you, buddy. And I think that's it, isn't it? Dynamic Plumbing. Adam's current business. Yep. But talking about Drifting and Gilligan, I suppose you need to see what we're looking at. And here it is.